Okay,
Oh,
everyone. We don't have an intro today because I took it off and didn't put it back on yet. So I surprised Marina.
yes, you did. It's like, oh yeah, I better fix,
So everyone, Val, Dragonfly Crystals, here with Messages for Lightworkers, episode 133 with my beautiful and wonderful co-host, Marina, Heart-Centered Tarot.
Hi.
Absolutely delighted again to do another show with you, Marina.
It's always so much fun.
It is, and 133 episodes later, here we are. And this was a pretty explosive and big message for today. And, it's in keeping with the energies of July that are coming through with these solar flares and this astrological alignment stuff happening.
Yes.
So I just want to stop and say hi to those who are here. Janet, who is Bora Bora, Kieran, Bernadette, good to see you, Arlene, Lauren, and 64-bit rewind. That's, by the way, we don't do readings on this show because we are giving you questions. We're answering the mysteries of the universe for you during this show. Messages for Lightworkers are what the guides and angels want to bring forward to share and talk about. It's not about personal things in that way, but it is for you because you're light workers.
Yes.
I probably explained that in a confused way, but
no, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, just there are so many. Hey, Sherry, nice to see you.
Sherry, good to see you.
There are so many other opportunities to do readings that this isn't that. This is sharing the messages from the collective, from the universe, the things that we have been guided to discuss with you.
Right.
And so that's what we focus on is
exactly. And they're very timely messages. Hi, Garnet.
Absolutely.
Timely messages like the one today. Marina and I were talking about it backstage. And of course, we were getting the chills up and down because these messages are just amazing and how they connect the dots all together. And I think with this one, I'll just start out because this is like an overview, and then Marina has detail, and then I have some more detail, but it's just a beautiful message. So everyone,
totally
comfortable. And, let's take it away. I probably should have let us talk about things on our channel because it would give people time to come in. But let me just forge ahead.
Yes.
And we'll do that later. So when I asked the Messages for Lightworkers, Guides, and Angels who put this show together, not Marina and I, they did, and they put us together.
Yes. Yes.
This is what they said. The radiant light. I'm going, okay, the radiant light. And then they said, you are the sun. The solar flares. Rise you are, and rise you shall, in all your glorious light. It is you. You are it, all that is. Be assured you are what it is, or be assured you are what is seeking you. Be assured you are what is seeking you. Know this without a doubt. That is a very profound thing. I mean, it kind of blows my socks off, actually.
Yes.
Be assured you are what is seeking you. And what is seeking you right now during this month? The solar flares, the radiant sun that they're saying is us.
Yes.
You can't, there's no missing it. So know this without a doubt. And I'm going to move
Yes.
to Marina's message that really nails in this understanding. Go ahead, Marina.
Thank you. Totally. Totally. I um I thought that I would be coming on here and really wouldn't have a message until probably about 10 minutes before I came on. And it was, do not discount your gifts. I thought, okay, that makes sense, because there are, and I have encountered a few people recently who question their gifts. They're, whether it's from a sense of fear in that they don't know what to do with it, or from a sense of not trusting themselves. It's don't, especially do not discount your gifts, the things that you are feeling, the messages that you are getting. You're getting them for a reason. Simply accept and say thank you.
Exactly.
And the more that you say thank you, the more messages that you will receive, even if initially they don't make any sense to you.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, well, that sounds really good. So I went to the Golden Future Oracle, because I figured we're talking about the future.
Oh,
So
yeah.
let's take a look and see what comes out. And the first card that I got out was education. Right? Education. And the message under the education is expand your right brain creativity. So allow those messages to come in. Don't discount them. Don't push them aside. Don't say, oh, yeah, it's my imagination or whatever. Allow that creativity to come in. I then got illuminated masters. And the message there is be a spreader of love. So accept your gifts, accept the things that are coming to you, and look not only at yourself, but at those around you with love. You don't have to agree with them. You don't have to necessarily go along with it. Just send them love, because that is going to get through. And then the last card that I got was health and healing. I love that card. That is just
it's stunningly beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the message with health and healing is tune in to your divine blueprint. You can't make this up. I shuffled.
I mean, folks, you can't. You cannot make this up.
Hit better cards that just confirm.
You couldn't have. I mean, it's just so beautiful. And you know, Marina, this makes sense too. And Barb P is just saying, I told a friend last night we need to start discounting what we are seeing and hearing. Thank you for driving that home. Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You can observe it. You can you don't have to to give in to those things that are happening that are maybe a little uncomfortable. Just send love to it. There is nothing that love can't overcome, can't fix. And you don't have to be saying to these people, oh, I love you. I love you.
Yeah.
Just send out the energy.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. I love that. That is really beautiful. And so then while we were talking backstage, I actually threw a few more cards to find some extra meaning.
Yes.
And simplify life is what it came out. Life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. And that really means don't look around and tie yourself to dramas and nonsensical things going on and clutter your life with random stuff. Life is simple. Life is meant to be elegantly lived. Just like Marina was saying on Sisters, putting vases of flowers or lilies around the room. Things are simple elegance, and everything is aligned with that. So no pressure. There is no pressure. What does this mean? When you want more, don't push yourself or others to get more. Give more of your pure, genuine self, and life will immediately and effortlessly match it. So when you're looking around and you think you have to achieve, you think you have to achieve, you think you have to go out and force it and make it happen and all of this nonsense, just show up in your calm, centered, and beautiful self, and it'll all happen for you, come to you, align with you. Behold beauty. So when you insist that the world is hostile and others are your enemies, don't be surprised that it is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies, fortunately, work both ways. So,
Yes.
yeah, keep your mind on that which you want in your life. This is what we're talking about. And then the next layer of cards are consciousness. So I am fully aware of the thoughts and feelings I create. My outer world is a reflection of my inner consciousness. I mean, these cards all matched beautifully with what they're saying. The message. By focusing on my most constructive thoughts, I allow them to grow and shape the experiences I desire. Through mindful creation, I become an expression of divine light. And really, it's all saying the same kind of thing that my message and Marina's message, it's just all layering the foundation of this.
Yep.
And the two cards I have left are forgiveness. I bless each soul I perceive to have hurt me, releasing them to their greater good. My past now offers lessons that help me live fully in the present. I no longer struggle with what has been said or done. Grateful for every experience, I fill myself with pure, free love. And that's
Exactly.
what we're talking about. And my final card is remain in the light. Remain in the light. Stay calm and wise, moving forward with confidence.
Yes.
Knowing that you will be successful no matter what happens. Remain in the light. By maintaining your faith and inner balance, you nurture your soul and become a strong representative of the light. And again, after having read all of this in Marina's beautiful message, I'm just going to read this one more time to really let this sink in, the message that they gave.
Yes.
The radiant light. You are the sun, the solar flares. Rise you are, and rise you shall in all your glorious light. It is you. You are it, all that is. Be assured, you are what is seeking you. Know this without a doubt. So that all coalesced to really make that message clear. None of this is going to miss you.
No.
It is you. You have called it forward. It is your higher frequency, your energy matching you, mirroring back to you as these solar flares come on Earth, as the astral alignments
Yes.
unfold before us in this month and in August.
Yes.
So, yeah, there it is.
Totally. Totally. And hello, Lauren and Viviani. Suzanne has joined us. Chris Cassidy, Crystal Connors, Garnett is here. Yeah, thank you. Mary Fortenberry is here. So thank you guys for joining us. I think the message that we got today is just, it feels so profound and yet so simple.
Yes, and the most profound things are so simple. That's
Yes.
why sometimes we discount what is so profound, because, yeah, it's simple.
It should be hard. You know,
If it was really important, wouldn't it be hard? No.
Yes. Yeah. I want to communicate with spirit, and it's going to take me years to learn how to do that. No.
So,
and don't stand in your own way. Don't put roadblocks in front of yourself. Trust the information that you are getting.
Yes.
At least don't immediately discount it as something. Oh, I'm hearing things. Oh, it's my imagination. Oh, I can't say that to so and so. They're going to think I'm nuts. Well, they probably think you're nuts anyway. So, it doesn't make any difference. But yeah, pay attention. We're culminating a lot of the things that we have done in past lives and in past universes and galaxies. We're bringing them forth. So it's nothing to be scared about. Celebrate it. Love it all. Accept it all, and know that there is something a lot better and more powerful that is behind it.
I love that. And it's funny. I just did a show with Linda de Gonzalez, and we were reading the Akashic records for people, and their record, the masters, Akashic record masters, came up with some visions and things they were showing me that were different than ever before.
Yes.
Showing me things as if the only moment that matters is now, and not really showing me a past life episode of a story. They were showing me pastoral settings or beautiful landscapes, but the feeling and the voice from the Akashic record masters said things like, what this person needed to implement in their life right then and there to get through whatever they're going through. So it is almost like our collapsing timelines merging into this one moment. We are not the story anymore. We are just this now moment. Take responsibility by XYZ and changing your situation, changing how you're thinking, changing how you're acting. And it was like that. And I was going, wow, the Akashic record masters are showing me weird stuff.
Yes.
But it really was pretty interesting like that.
Yep. Absolutely. And it's again, I'm kind of reminded about the using the creativity, the trusting yourself, the knowing that what is meant for you will never pass you by.
And really, yes, their message was, you cannot be passed by. You are it.
Yes.
You have called it forward. What you seek seeks you.
Yes.
So be careful what you seek.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. And there's there are so many there are so many good things that are happening at the same time as some of the things that you might view as challenges, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Look at all the people who are slowly awakening to their spiritual nature, whatever form that takes. There is no right or wrong.
Right.
They're asking questions. And we talked about this yesterday too. I think that, you know, with the indigo children and how much they know, how much the new souls that are being born at this moment are born with that innate compassion, love, positivity, knowing that they can manifest what it is that they need. They don't have to struggle as hard as maybe we did initially, or, you know, in some of our past lives where we had things to learn before we got to this point.
Yeah, absolutely. That is so true. And I like this message from Lauren. I like that message. Get in the now and stay in the now. I keep hearing that over and over from my guides, because they're really, I think, trying to give us that insight to realize that this 3D collapsing framework it's going. So we are going to be coalescing everything together. It just seems to be happening. I don't know how long it takes for all of it to happen, but I know it's happening for me, because I even have some life recollections of things, not in detail necessarily, but I know I've been glimpsing a lifetime in Lemuria, for instance.
Yes.
Things like that are going to come up for you to look at. And
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And your gifts are coming on board. Your ability to trust yourself is getting better and stronger, and the guides are definitely communicating with all of us. And the big thing always to remember is ego screams, spirit whispers. So you have to listen to what spirit is saying. So if there's something that comes in and it's, oh, the world is going to hell in a handbasket, and we're not. That's ego.
Your guide, because your guides aren't going to tell you things that aren't going to help you. What's that going to do for you? Nothing. The world is going to have. That is not going to. That's not instruction to anything. That is a fear-based kind of concept that is triggering fear in your base chakra, root chakra, which makes absolutely no sense to hook into that kind of thinking. And I love that you brought that up, Marina, because there's so many things out there now on YouTube with that kind of destructive concept. And I think these people actually, no disrespect to them, but they're getting these messages and they firmly think they're hooking into their highest guides and angels. They don't talk like that and say anything like that. They're your cheerleaders. They are always going to tell you something positive that you can do, something positive that is, you know, being implemented by you in some way, shape, or form. It's going to be something that supports your energy as you're here. They're not going to say something that's going to make you feel like you're going to fall flat on your face.
Exactly. They don't set up tests for you. They don't call each other and go, hey, guys, come here. Watch this.
Exactly. And I think it's really important for people to realize they're your biggest cheerleaders. They're your squad that's there to help you and they want you to be in that enlightened state. They want you to wake up and be in the now moment. And
Yes.
this is their main thing. And of course, they're not going to fill you with dread or fear or any of that nonsense. And if you are staying out of that kind of mindset, and you're in this divine now, and you're in this loving vibration, your mind would never, you would never go to that place.
Exactly.
You're in this higher level, beautiful energy. And from here, when you even look at what's going on in the world today, you're seeing it from a perspective of, oh, there's a settling of that 3D. There's a raising up of this nonsense to, they won't call it nonsense, I do,
Yes.
a raising up of this kind of disharmonic kind of energy that needs to be harmonized. And it will be harmonized through all of us who are bringing that connectiveness, that unity consciousness. And that's what we're all embodying, is that we are the ones we've been waiting for, that unity consciousness, Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, whatever you want to call it. It is
the answer to who is somebody should do something. The answer is, it's you. It's you.
Yes, it's you. It's you.
So, you move forward. You are your own hero. You are the person that gets these, the ideas and the creativity and all that. It's you. It's always been you. So
absolutely. And I love this, because this really Unleashing Potential podcast. Bernadette, this is so true. For the first time I started painting, I'm displaying my arts in a local restaurant. I'm so excited and nervous. This is taking a leap into the unknown and feeling, making yourself vulnerable, but sharing what you have created and brought in. And that's what you're here to do in whatever way. And it's always going to feel like getting on YouTube, vulnerability. In the beginning, you're going to feel that. You have to leap through, take that leap of faith, and know you're here with a message. You're here with your beautiful art, whatever you're creating. Is for a reason to share. So that's just wonderful, Bernadette. Thanks for sharing that. I think that's wonderful. And so taking those risks of being vulnerable, that's a growth step. Those are steps that lead you to your next big growth step and awakening. So those things that you feel that inner prompting to do, oh, you should put your art in a restaurant and let people see them. Oh, who would want to see them? Or that's the ego mind. Are they gonna? What restaurant would want to put them up? All this ego mind stuff. Instead of having that conversation, it's great to just be able to say, "Yeah, I'll look into that." I'll look into that. Yes,
right. Yeah.
If
it's spirit led, if this is something that your guides are encouraging you to do, then do it. Then do it. Don't let fear hold you back. No one wants to end up, kind of doing their life review and saying, "Oh, you know what? I should have done that. I should have given that."
Exactly. And how do you know if it's your inner prompting, your soul moving you, or your ego? When it's up here or when it's down here. You can feel it coming through, that inner prompting that calls you to do something, but you're not thinking of it in your mind. It's an inner prompting from your heart. It's so different. I didn't go up in my mind last night and go, "Oh, I'm going to go on next level channeling, and I'm going to plan and do this and that and the other thing." I just found myself on there doing it.
Yes.
So that's how you know when you're building a website and you're going, "Why am I building this website?" Or you're making a thumbnail. "Oh, I don't know why I'm making this Messages for Lightworkers thumbnail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you end up with a whole show.
Exactly. Exactly. You go with the process. You just trust that that it is leading you to somewhere where you need to be. And there is no fear in moving forward with that. We all understand that there is, there may be a little apprehension about, oh, I don't know, but if you trust the process, you go through it, you get past it. You can tell yourself, well, you know what, maybe that was my mindset in the past. That is no longer true.
Yes.
I choose a different reality. I choose a different way to do things. It's when and most of you have heard us say this in the past. We do not discuss the upcoming show, the upcoming messages for light workers, until we gather 10, 15 minutes before we're scheduled to go live.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's faith.
That's faith.
And yeah, we greet each other. How are things? A little bit of chit chat. Okay. What'd you get? Well, I got such and such. Isn't that interesting? Because I got blah, blah, blah. And they always work together synergistically. It really just always flows nicely. And one message confirms and aligns with the other.
Absolutely. And that just gave me the chills too.
Yes.
And I love this Bernadette saying, I also podcast. I'm not a people person. What I do is absolutely crazy. That is what I'm talking about, because you're looking right here at someone who is not an outgoing person. I am very reserved, sitting at home in my own little cozy place, never wanting to stick my toe out of that. But here I am.
Yes.
This is, and somehow, it somehow it happens, and you expand into what you're creating, and it always evolves and changes.
Yes. And change is good. When change comes into your life, it generally has meaning behind it. And the meaning is, the lesson that you were meant to learn in the previous situation, you've learned it. So now it's time to move on to something else, right? You don't want to stay in the same place and relearn the same lesson over and over and over again. That's not why we're here. We're here to enjoy every single little thing that comes our way, and to look at everything in a positive light and as an opportunity to grow.
Absolutely. And
so, embrace change as something wonderful and exciting and good.
Absolutely. I had to chuckle at Chris. Me too. Don't make me go out. It's too people-y out there.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
As an introverted person, what am I doing? Just like Bernadette out there on YouTube. Huh?
Yeah. Exactly.
Your soul leads you where it leads you, and you end up where you end up. And that's just how it is. It just, if you're following that inner prompting that from your heart, and you don't go up here and talk yourself out of it, then you're going to find doors opening for you. You're going to find things are made easy, and you're going to find your way to your community of people. And, it's all, that's how it works.
Yes. It's right when things fall into place, when it's not difficult to do things. They just, one thing leads to another. And before you know it, whoa, okay, I started off with this idea that this is what I was going to do. Look at me now.
Yeah, exactly. I know. It's exactly right. And you never realize the potential of what is coming forward for you because you didn't do it from an ego standpoint.
Yes.
For some reason, you found yourself on YouTube doing this and you're doing it. Then it ends up being all these collabs and all these connections with people.
Yes.
And then you're reading for all these people. You're having classes for all these people to attend. And all of this richness comes out of it in this community. You wouldn't have if you didn't take that first step of
Exactly.
YouTube.
Yes. Yeah. Faith. Do it on faith, and you will be. It's kind of like the Fool in the Tarot.
Yes,
right?
it is.
You take that step off the cliff, and with the full expectation that the universe has got your back, it's going to catch you, and all things are going to turn out to be really, really great.
Yeah.
And so you do it.
That's exactly it. That is a beautiful example of starting something new, a new project like this, for instance, or something like I'm delving into. I'm sticking my toes in the water of getting a microphone and setup that actually you can use sound with, so that you can use your crystal balls, you can do your sound. But if I do it with this microphone and with the setting on StreamYard, it eliminates all background noise, so you won't hear it.
Yes.
So these are things that I've been kind of ruminating. My guides have been urging me, but I kind of I don't really know about that, and But I finally today took the plunge, everyone, and I bought a new mic and one of those boxes where you control the sound, which will allow me to do that. And that's a huge step, because can you imagine me chanting or doing light language or any of that? Well, neither can I, but hold on for it. You never know.
Yeah. If it comes through, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Exactly. Well, see, that's exactly right. So there are things where Marina and I are always expanding into, like Marina's channeling from her galactic councils and things. These are expanding times, and all of this, who knows what's going to come next. So, it's just it's just one of those things, and I'll be interested to see what all this. And my guides and angels in meditation today were happy that I bought those two things. They're all excited, and I'm going, oh gosh.
Perfect.
That is me out of my comfort zone, folks. So
I apologize for having something in my mouth. However, for those of you who may not know, I am diabetic, and I do try to monitor things, and every once in a while I just start to feel a little out of sort. So that's when I grab one of these little tablets, and it just raises my my blood sugars, and so I'm not being rude by doing that, but better this than, sorry guys, I gotta go.
No, you definitely have to take care of your blood sugar levels. And that is something really important, everyone. Take care of yourselves no matter what, and that comes first, number one. So
exactly, that's it. It's what we do. It's what we do. So this, Val, this is an extremely good segue into some of the classes and courses. Coming up.
So why don't you begin? And what do you have? What are your offerings on Marina's HeartCenteredTarot.com?
Well, I'll tell you, since you asked. I do have August 1st is the Achieving Union course. It's a 30-day self-directed course. I'm having some issues on the website, and I think I've come to the conclusion that I may have to take that course totally off and then rebuild it again. So if you're interested in taking that course, just send me an email, heartcentertarot@outlook.com, and I'll send you the information. Okay. So the Achieving Union course it's an opportunity for you to build a stronger bond with your higher self and with spirit. And it's designed so that every day you're going to get a short 5, maybe 10-minute video, and there are exercises in there that I ask you to do. And because it's self-guided, you don't have to worry about trying to fit a 30-day class into my time schedule. You fit it into your time schedule. We meet once a week and we discuss progress and answer any questions. You get to meet the other people who are taking the course with you. And it's just, it's a very nice, calming gathering of like-minded people. And it's very, very encouraging. So that's the Achieving Union. The Change the Tape is generally a 2, maybe 2.5 hour class that I will usually do on Saturdays, sometimes on Sundays. And that helps you identify the sort of automatic default tapes that you play in your head.
And you don't even know it.
And you don't even know it. In any given situation, you just automatically defer to it.
And you don't even know that you don't know that you don't know.
Exactly. So this class is designed to help you identify some of those default tapes and take a look at them and say, well, wait a minute, does that still resonate with me? This is something that I heard about myself in my childhood, and I no longer resonate with that. Why do I automatically default to that? So it gives you an opportunity not only to identify it, but to change it. Yeah. And then the other one, and there will be more classes. I'm just working on structuring them. The other one is Intuition or Ego. And again, helps you identify who it is that is talking to you. Is it your intuition guiding you forward, or is it ego standing in your way and telling you why you can't possibly achieve what you think you're going to achieve? Excellent. Because, who do you think you are?
Yeah, I mean, because we all really need to identify and know that we're really getting a message from our guides and angels. So that is really a beautiful thing. And if we're reading for someone else, is it being filtered through our ego mind?
Yes.
By our own experiences. That's another thing.
Exactly. So yes, go to my webpage, marinasheartcentertarot.com, and the Intuition or Ego and Change the Tape classes, you can sign up right on the website. The Achieving Union, send me an email until I get things and worked out so that it will be automatic that you can just, sign up.
Can they go to your website to book a reading with you? What kind of readings do you offer?
Absolutely. There are, it's tarot reading, mediumship reading, or a combination of both. And think about, it's one of the nice things that you give to yourself, because it turns out it's a little bit of a roadmap.
Yes.
Of some things that sometimes it's an explanation for something that happened in the past. Sometimes it's kind of a roadmap for, okay, here's a few things that might be coming up for you that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
So when you have that, when you have a roadmap that you can look at, things don't come at you, and they're not shocking. They're not surprises. You can say, oh, okay, all right, yeah. So,
Exactly.
I might have some, maybe some house repairs that I need to do that might be coming up. So if I start putting a little bit of money aside for that now, yeah, then when you hear that, yeah, lady, you got to replace your roof,
Yeah.
you can say, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, exactly. And don't you have memberships also?
I do. I do have memberships. Their membership always has some little component of something a little extra, right?
Mm.
There's on the YouTube channel, there's membership, and also on the website, right?
Yeah.
There, you get little extra perks, right? One of the perks with the membership, particularly on YouTube, is once I have your email address, if I ever have last minute openings for a reading,
Mm-hmm.
you get to find out about it first.
Hey, look at that.
Right? You get to find, okay, I have an opening on Friday at 7 p.m. and the reduced rate for the reading,
Oh.
because you're doing me a favor. I have booked myself for that time slot,
Yeah.
and now that has become open.
Mm-hmm.
And because it is last minute, this is how we get to work together.
Wow.
So
Excellent.
absolutely.
And Teresa at Tea Garden Chicken saying both Val and Marina give great readings. And I have had a reading with Marina, and I know Marina's readings are great. So I second that. And
and I've had a Akashic reading with Val, and yes, very, very eye-opening. So I'm going to sit back now, and I want to hear about what you got going on.
But before I say anything, go to Marina's Heart Center Tarot .com or not .com. No, we want them to go to the YouTube channel, Heart Center Tarot, and subscribe.
Yes, please do. Please do.
You can also join a membership there, though, on Marina's Heart Center Tarot.com. But there's also one on the channel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So
different levels for different people.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah,
and
you decide. You decide.
There you go. And with every level, you get more. So that said, I will say that I have the Akashic Record reading class coming up in July 19th. You can still sign up for that. And that is at dragonflycrystals.store, not .com, not .net, but actually .store. Because there's a million dragonfly crystals out there already, and they had that all those other extensions. So you will discover the root cause to repeating patterns, emotional triggers, and perceived obstacles that come across your area in your life. These things are the things that you will learn to do for others to release them from that by going into past lives. And it's just an attunement to the Akashic field, and you will be experiencing readings right there in class, giving them and receiving them. Then there's the psychic mediumship class with Allie of Heart and Soul Connected. She and I will be doing the psychic mediumship class in August. I think it's August 2nd. Connecting to the spirit realm, channeling messages right there in class. You're going to be channeling like crazy. Ancestors, loved ones, higher beings. The minute that you can connect and channel in mediumship, you can channel. That is it. But there is also a meditation class that I give that teaches you how to connect to your guides and angels and get messages in meditation or at any time. It isn't just your old mama's meditation. You get messages from your guides and angels. Then also there is the Manifesting in the Quantum Field workshop I do with Gerald of Tarot Stash, and you really hook up to the quantum field level of manifestation and understand how that works. And then there's the channeling class where you will be channeling 3 different sessions, and you literally channel before the class is over like crazy. And I love all of that. I love that everyone can take any of these classes. All of you who say, oh, I don't have, oh, I can't. Yes, you can. And yes, you do.
Yes, absolutely.
Beginner level, never did anything. Channeling after the class, reading Akashic records after the class. I mean, psychic mediumship, all these things. Is it affordable? $49 for the Akashic record reading class. Literally I don't have any class that's out of your price range.
Yes.
Why? Because I want you to be able to read the Akashic records for everyone. It's so important now that people are out there helping everyone to see who they really are through all the 3D drama stuff and just dissolving all that. And I do offer Akashic record readings, soul readings, and psychic mediumship. But there is also one quick word I want to say about energy work. I have a new activation session of 3 activation series that is new, and that is coming from my guides and angels. And it is the Trinity of Embodiment, the Eye of Horus activation, the Soul Matrix Restoration activation, and the Eye of Ra activation. And you can go to my front page of my website, dragonflycrystals.store, and read about that. I haven't gotten the booking page ready yet where you can actually book that, but it will be on the 8th of August. That is the Lion's Gate. And this is when my guides energetically said to do it. It will start then. And it'll be every week. You need time to integrate the activation, then the next week, then the next week. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So I think I absolutely agree with you, Val. I think that the things that the classes and courses that we offer, yes. Can you get the course for $4.99? No. Remember, what you are paying for is not so much the course itself. You're paying for the years of experience and guidance that we have picked up. That's essentially what you're paying for. So 49.
It's actually, believe it or not, would be $177 to at least $200 or $300, 300 probably more like 300 if you go out there and look for an Akashic record class. Exactly. This is the high caliber. You are not going to take a $43.99 class and think, oh, I'm not going to get anything. It's just a little, no, this is the big powerhouse. You walk away doing it kind of course. So even at this, I may end up raising the price, folks, by probably just before the end of the year. I'm just going to have to nudge it up because, as my guides and angels have pointed out, I've done 9 classes at that affordable rate, and to honor my energy and my time, I have to push it up to a newer level, because we do have to honor our energy, and to do that, you can't just give things away. It sounds like you should, but we can't.
Exactly. There needs to be that energetic exchange.
You have to be in integrity with it, with your energetic exchange, and you can't be a people pleaser who wants to give away everything, but you're hurting yourself when you do, because after the class you're exhausted, you have to rest, you can't book other readings on that day. There's all this that goes on. It's Teresa.
Thank you,
Exchange.
Teresa. She says, the Akashic Record class and Quantum Field class are both amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
That's very sweet of you to say. And they really are amazing. And also super affordable for now, anyway. So
you know what? I think that they absolutely are. I know, my most expensive class is the 30-day Achieving Union.
And people say it changes their life.
Yes.
I've heard them say it. So, I mean,
at $75.
Yes.
Like Val said, it should be much, much higher than that for 30 days.
Yes.
When you consider 30 days.
That changes your life, folks.
Yes. Yeah.
Is there a cutoff date? You know, Crystal, you can actually sign up for an Akashic Record class an hour before the class. That is how, and it's on Saturday, July 19th. So you literally have till almost the last minute to sign up.
Yes.
I encourage you to do it because you are telling Spirit, when you take Marina's classes, mine or anyone else's, I'm in this. I'm stepping in. I am walking forward. And they will open doors for you. They will put synchronicities in front of you, and things will open up in ways you never expected. Connections will be made. All kinds of things will happen. And you will start to have different dreams. You will start to have different awarenesses. And you'll feel more highly connected, because that's just what happens when you start going forward with this work. Yeah.
And Hibiscus Healing said the mediumship class is amazing as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. It is. And Allie does a really good co-hosting job on that with me there. She's the one who wanted to do the class. And I go, oh, okay. She was the catalyst for why I started the Akashic Record class too.
Yes.
So just saying, thank you to her for that.
Yep.
She's a great co-pilot for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So think of it this way. These are tools that you are putting into your spiritual tool chest. And you can never go wrong with having too many tools.
Yeah, because you know what? You will find, whether you're reading for people or for yourself or wherever you're at, these things will intermix and mingle together, and you won't even realize you're using all of them at various times. And it just is there for you to access, and you don't even know you're doing it, but it is there for you. So it's a beautiful thing. So, I want to thank you all for joining Marina and I. Go to Heart Center Tarot and please subscribe, because sometimes YouTube will unsubscribe you. Go to Dragonfly Crystals and Next Level Channeling and subscribe.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to include that too. And, stay tuned for my new energy activation series, because it is quantum level work that my guides and angels are bringing through. And I am the conduit. They bring it through. So this is big stuff.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's bigger than. So thank you all for being with us. And we'll be on Marina's channel next week on Heart Center. Yeah. So it was so enjoyable. Thank you for being my co-host as always. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Do this with anyone else. I mean, you don't mess with perfection. Okay, when spirit puts something together, you just sit back and just show up. That's all you need to do.
It works beautifully. So thank you, everyone, and we'll see you on the next one, episode 134.
134.
134. Bye, everyone.
Bye now.
See you.